is 3:51 p.m. Friday afternoon, April 25th, 2025. We're at the Via Rail Capreol, Ontario passenger station, originally the Canadian National Railway passenger station, Northern Ontario, and we're along the Canadian National Railway east-west main line across Canada. We just saw an eastbound intermodal entering Capreol. There'll be a crew change here. In this direction, it's the Canadian National Railway Bala subdivision, B-A-L-A, to Toronto. And there used to be a line going off here right to Montreal. Now the freights to get to Montreal have to go down to Toronto and then east to Montreal. In this direction, looking west toward Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, becomes the Canadian National Railway Ruel subdivision, R-U-E-L. I got here on a GOVA number 105 bus about 2:30 p.m. from Sudbury, Ontario, and this freight's been sitting here. This eastbound intermodal's been sitting here the whole time. Must not be any crews arrested to take this train east on to Toronto. And this is the Via Rail passenger station, originally Canadian National Railway. It's rainy today, about 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Give you a little tour here. The only passenger trains are the Via Rail train number 1, the Canadian Toronto Union Station to Park Central Station, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and Via Rail train number 2, the eastbound equivalent, Canadian, Vancouver to Toronto. And next Via Rail train coming through here will be Sunday, Via Rail train number Via Rail train number 1 heading from Toronto Union Station to Park Central Station, Vancouver, British Columbia. And then Tuesday I'll be boarding number 2, will come through here Tuesday heading from Park Central Station, Vancouver, British Columbia to Toronto Union Station. Let's have a look at the other side of the station. I'll have a look down the CN yard too. Boy, I can almost use gloves today. It's chilly. Yesterday was beautiful in Sudbury where I'm staying. 55 degrees, sunny all day. It's a pretty big yard here. There's the westbound intermodal stop for the crew change. He's probably coming from a CN intermodal facility in Toronto, Ontario, and he's going either to Prince Rupert, British Columbia on the Pacific Ocean, or Vancouver, British Columbia. Another view of the station. And this is the Canadian National Railway, probably a division office and crew quarters. We'll have a complete walk around the facilities. Mud puddles everywhere today. Here's the other side of the station. It's getting colder, windy. And there's a restaurant over here I discovered. I'm gonna have an early dinner after this video. This appears to be the main drag of Capreol. C-A-P-R-E-O-L. Here's the where I'm going to have an early dinner before I take the bus back to Sudbury. It's about a 1-hour bus trip. The M&R Grill, probably a lot of railroaders eat here. There's the hardware store. And this is where I got off the bus. It's very convenient, right next to the station. There's a CN private property sign. Back down on along the track. Capreol, established 1918. There's a steam locomotive on the side of the building. And a little bit about Capreol. There's a boxcar over there. Canadian National boxcar. The population of Capreol is 3,260. It is a community in the Ontario city of Greater Sudbury where I'm staying, the Quality Inn Hotel. As I mentioned, going toward Toronto, it's the Canadian National Bala subdivision. Going this direction west becomes the CN Ruel subdivision, RUEL. And it is now 4:02 p.m. Friday afternoon, April 25th, 2025, Capreol, Ontario, on Canadian National Railway and Via Rail, over and out.